Hello everyone, Geek here, and welcome to the second episode of Star Wars Factor Beam, the series where I tell you 5 Star Wars facts that you just can't pull away from. Each episode will be centered around a certain character, film, or category. In today's episode, the character under lockdown in the cell block level of the Fact Star is astromech droid R2-D2. Let's just start off the episode with some basic knowledge about the little droid. R2-D2, often referred to as Artoo, is an R2 series astromech droid manufactured by Industrial Automaton prior to 32 BBY. R2 worked on Queen Amidala's royal starship, mainly on the hull. This job came in a time of need for the ship and its passengers, and when R2 was the only successful astromech droid to complete the task of repairing the hull, he was rewarded. This prompted him becoming the Queen's lead astromech droid. Being her main droid, he was brought along their trip to Tatooine when their ship's T-14 hyperdrive broke down. This is where R2 met C-3PO for the first time. In between episodes 1 and 3, R2 serves as Anakin Skywalker's astromech droid. Years later in episode 3, C-3PO's mind gets wiped, but R2's doesn't. This is why R2 remembers their master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, while C-3PO doesn't. R2 then takes the next 3 movies to serve as Luke's droid, all while helping his friends around him. Alright, let's get started with fact number 1. Kenny Baker, actor who played as R2-D2, also played as Papalu the Ewok in Return of the Jedi. Yes, the actor famous for his role as R2 also played as the fuzzy teddy bear who stole the speeder bike of a scout trooper. Fact number 2. R2-D2's beeps were made by baby sounds manipulated to sound electronic. Ben Burtt, creator of all other sound effects for Star Wars, made R2's sounds by recording himself making baby noises and then combined them with the sounds he played in the keyboard of a synthesizer. He wanted to make R2 sound like a baby but still robotic, and the sounds he got out are the sounds we know R2 for today. Fact number 3. Although C-3PO and R2-D2 are great friends in the movies, Kenny Baker has been quoted saying that C-3PO actor Anthony Daniels was the rudest man he ever met.
Shut up!
It seems the two good droid friends are secretly sworn enemies. Fact number 4. R2-D2 was named after a code used in American graffiti, Real 2, Dialogue 2. George heard the name on set, abbreviated as R2-D2, and liked the name so much he used it in his next film. For those of you who don't know, American Graffiti is a 1973 film directed and co-written by George Lucas. American Graffiti is set in 1962 in George Lucas's hometown, Modesto, California. The film tells the story of a group of teenagers and their adventures in one night. American Graffiti was the film that George Lucas directed directly before Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Fact number 5. R2-D2 is so popular there's a whole club dedicated to building replicas of the little droid. The R2 Builders Club has always developed accurate representations of the lovable astromech droid. Most of these models even move and make beeping noises. Current membership stands at over 7,100 and continues to grow with members from all over the world. That wraps up episode 2 of Star Wars Factor Beam. Subscribe to Stargeek for weekly Star Wars content. Did you learn anything about the little droid Real 2 Dialogue 2? If so, put it in the comments below. Until we meet again in a galaxy far, far away, this has been Stargeek.